case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for.
In 1979, a major legal battle brewed between Brunswick Corporation, a giant in the bowling equipment industry, and the individual defendants' business partners Harry and Sidney Waxman, over a controversial inquiry about dummy corporations and personal liabilities. The tussle involved more than $1 million and threw into sharp relief the challenges involved in conducting business with thinly capitalized corporations. The starting point for the conflict was a series of conditional sales agreements for new bowling equipment. The Waxmans had negotiated these contracts via their Waxman Construction Corporation. This was a no-asset corporation existing as a mere shell to evade personal liability. It had none of the ordinary corporate formalities, no regular meetings, no adopted bylaws, and no stock. Meanwhile, the Waxmans owned the bowling alleys situated on their personal properties and overseen by 5 distinct corporations. Despite these red flags, Brunswick knowingly went ahead with the agreement. Later on, the corporation repossessed its equipment from 2 of the 5 corporations and sold it at a hefty deficiency. As a result, Brunswick sought to recover the deficiency due directly from the Waxmans, arguing that the corporate veil held by the Construction Corps should be pierced. At the district level, the complaint raised by Brunswick was dismissed. The district judge interpreted the complexities of New York piercing the corporate veil doctrine differently than the appellate court. He viewed it as requiring evidence of fraud and a direct relationship between improper conduct and contractual losses. However, when Brunswick appealed the case, the appellate court ruled in favor of the Waxmans. The court found that Brunswick should have known they were entering into contracts with a dummy corporation. Their willingness to go ahead with such contracts, despite knowing the Waxmans aimed to avoid personal responsibility, suggested that they agreed to these terms. The appellate court made it clear that Brunswick did not expect the Waxmans to be personally liable, and that their contractual agreement reflected this understanding. They decided that to override this corporate entity would not serve to promote justice and fairness. Therefore, the court refused to pierce the corporate veil, thereby upholding the decision put forth by the lower court. This case underscored the significance of clearly outlining each party's responsibility in business contracts.
Case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for. Visit lsd.law, elevate your mind. Leave the stress of class.